Good morning, YouTube. My name's Joe Friesen, and this is a day in my life. So this is my first day in my life video, and I figured what better day to do it than on Go Skate Day 2016. Took the day off work, and I'm planning on hitting a few skate parks and just checking out what's going on for the day. So step one, getting dressed. This is a shirt that I bought a little while ago, Borders Anonymous in town here. Really killer. I saved it for the occasion of Go Skate Day. Yes, these are my usual skate shorts. And yes, I did that all myself. Bought the jeans way back in around the turn of the century, late 90s. And just been patching them ever since. And you know, occasionally, once in a while, I do buy something new. Alright, and this is breakfast. If you want to know what's all in there, ask in the comments and I will reply. Slap it in the blend tech under winnipeg.ca. These are all the skate parks in Winnipeg apparently. Happy Land, which is the first one we're going to be heading today because it's right close. The Michael Comenda Memorial, which I've heard is a really good one. I haven't been to yet. And yeah, we'll see which ones we get to as we go along through the day. This is a Powell Peralta reissue I picked up. I always loved this graphic when I was a kid. 63mm fatty hogs on there with some Reds bearings. Got independent trucks. That's what I got going on so far. Local shop, Borders Anonymous, shout out. These wheels, these things just roll forever. So awesome. You push every now and again, big cracks like that, no problem. This is Happy Land. Very, very nice spot. Ooh. Apparently somebody decided it was a good idea to put a banana peel right on the wave, so I'm gonna get rid of that before it kills someone, namely me. Good times here, just over the last few months, and yeah, I'll get into the last few months right away. The last time I got on a skateboard, I was probably about 20 years old, back in university. Now I'm 37 years old, and I picked up a skateboard for the first time this spring. So a few months ago, I bought myself a longboard. Feel free to flame me. It's one of the I believe they're called fractal, with the cutouts and the kicktails, so you can actually like stop and you know whatever on them. They're very, very nimble, and loved it. And I was like, man, if a skateboard had been like this back when I was a kid, then I probably would have stuck with it. You know, because I had this little trick deck that I bought off a guy at a park. That's another story in itself. Got hooked. I was pushing around everywhere, trying to get places, and just having a blast. So then I went found a Powell Peralta reissue deck at the local skate shop that I'd always wanted, and I'll show you that later. It's a Sword and Skull. So I grabbed that and threw some indies on there, which I'd always wanted. Put that together and enjoyed cruising around on that a bit. And they had another Powell Peralta on the wall, which Chris was good enough to bring in. Didn't bring it in for me, but I think he kind of brought it in for me because I had commented on one that was hanging on the wall that was an original, that was a signed original, and said I always wanted that one. So how I've got 3 skateboards all of a sudden, and I'm skating every day. So not that that's a bad thing. You know, I think it's a great thing. Just you know, other areas of my life have suffered a little bit. Just you know, the motorcycle end of things and whatnot. But that's again another story. So my skateboarding journey has basically been not skating for 17 years and hopping on it at age of 37, which is kind of rough on the body, especially after I hit the death crack over here. I'll show you that later. And I launched a few feet and landed on my hip, elbow, and head. Hip, elbow, ankle, and head. And yeah, it kind of still hurts. That was on Tuesday. This is the next Tuesday. And little buses. And yeah, so that's where I'm at now, just basically learning the basics. I am not intending to learn a whole lot of tricks. I'm not intending to, you know, jump down a 12 stair and kill myself. You know, like, props to the guys that do it. It's amazing to watch, but that's probably not the direction I'll be going. I want to learn enough to be comfortable on my board, to be able to cruise around town, to be able to maybe ollie up a curb, to manual around, you know, down off curbs, and just do some basic stuff. Maybe learn some flat ground. Just basically learn how to be comfortable on a skateboard, which is something I've always wanted to do. So that's my story. 37, starting skateboarding, and this is my first go skate day that I've taken the whole day and dedicated to skateboarding. So hope you join me in the rest of my day. All right. So those are some of my favorite basic runs through the snake run, taken from the top. Hope that was cool. I enjoy it every time. I don't know, it's just carving, man. Yeah, it's fun stuff. So hopefully this is focusing. I've had some issues with that in the past, so forgive me if it's not. But yeah, it's a good start to the Go Skate Day. I'm gonna hit it a few more times. Love doing the whatever they're called, finger drags. That's what I usually call them. Get a little wet, gets the board a little wet, but a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a blast. And yes, I wear gloves because I like the skin on the palms of my hands. Thank you. Okay, so some crazy how I've eaten through a battery already, and since it's Go Skate Day, I kind of expected some company, and we've got a longboarder and a scooter boy, father-son kind of thing, so I'm probably just going to hit another run or two and then get out of their way and go charge my battery, apparently. So yeah, hope you enjoy the next little bit. Also hope that it's in focus, and if it's not, I'm so sorry. I'm still getting used to vlogging with this camera, since it's my first one. So I found a gentleman here who, this is his first week, oh there we go, on a skateboard. He picked up a longboard as well. So we're just gonna go say hi and see what the story is.
My name's Steve.
Steve, I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry for the glove there, Steve. It's
right.
got a little wet going through the water back there.
It's a little wet here today.
A little bit. So you just picked up a longboard, eh? First week on it?
Yeah.
Awesome,
This guy's got his little skateboard over there.
I seen he's been cruising around.
Yeah.
Looking good, looking good.
He's always cruising ahead of me, going to the park and stuff, so I need a way to keep up.
Right on. What's your name, buddy?
Quel est ton nom?
Avery? Excellent, excellent. Je parle seulement un peu de français, so...
Seulement, yeah. Lui, c'est seulement français. Moi, plutôt anglais, mais un peu français aussi. He's 3, so he's maybe a future skateboarder.
Yeah, no, this is a great spot to learn at, Happy Land Park, and a great way to celebrate Go Skateboarding Day out with your son. That's it's the same.
Success.
It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing that I think and feel every time I make it down that snake run. It's success. You didn't die. I almost actually bit it. That's actually one thing I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I was going to show everybody. There's one crack over here.
Oh yeah.
It's this crack right here.
Oh yeah.
I ended up with my skateboard wheel right here.
Oh yeah.
And it stopped. I was coming up and out, and it stopped, and I kept going. I ended up by the tree.
Yeah.
It's always a risk when you come out, but
yeah. This park's been here for a long time. I remember when I was a kid, and it was new, brand new, and we came to check it out. That was probably 15 years ago at least, if not.
Oh, too cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard guys saying they've been shredding it since the 80s, so it's been around for quite some time, and I'm glad to see that people are still using it. Like I came down and I cleaned up the bottom there; it was all mud and whatever. Oh, yeah. I dug all that out and I cleaned it out by the water hole, and so it's a little more skatable around there now. Awesome! Thanks for letting me do a run. All right, I had lost my lens cap there for a second. Found my lens cap. Good to see people out this early in the morning. It's I don't even know. Let me check, 9:24. So yeah, 9:24 in the morning, people are out skating. That's a good thing. And yeah, done my first session and gonna go charge a battery. See you later. So I mentioned a little earlier doing a rundown on my boards. I've got 4 of them. One that got me back into it, the Sector 9 longboard. Really dig that graphic. My Pal Peralta that kind of gave you a little rundown of earlier. The other Pal Peralta reissue I think I mentioned earlier. The Sword and Skull, again got it Borders Anonymous. Independent Trucks, Mullen sticker, because Mullen's awesome. And then the mini board. Itty bitty bird. Found this one, got the deck off of Kijiji, the local buy and sell. Stickered it up, threw on a set of the old trucks I had laying around from my board back in the 80s, threw in some new bushings that I had, and yeah, a lot of fun. So, next step is off to the legislative building, see what's going on, check out what's happening down there, and go from there. Well, this is the Manitoba Legislature building. Let's go check around the front. Bunch of school children not on skateboards. Disappointing. Coming around the front of the building, same thing, vehicles, people, Golden Boy. People not on skateboards, going to the Forks. And there's a skate park. I found parking really close. This is awesome. And we'll go check it out. So this is the bowl at the Forks Plaza. This is huge. Got multi-levels. This would be seriously awesome to shred. Oh, sick, yeah!
I thought it was gonna slip out.
That was beautiful.
I'll submit the whole thing too.
Right on. What did you say your Instagram was?
It's ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky, okay.
Yes, but it's EH-SAP Rocky.
Oh, ASAP.
Yeah, like Canadian, yeah.
Okay, right on. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We'll get a few more. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that was killer, man.
There's actually a comp that's going down here today.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, it starts at I think 4:30.
I wondering what was going on because you get here at noon. There should be something, you know.
Yeah,
but,
usually they hit the streets, right? If they go skateboarding day, but we're gonna keep it here.
Right on. Thanks for the footage, man.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. So we are back in the car and yeah, gonna go get some lunch. Not exactly sure what we're having for lunch, but maybe I'll show you. And lunchtime. Hi, Sarah. This is Sarah. This is my fiance. We're having lunch. Yay, lunch. And destroyed. So over lunch, Sarah told me about this skate park that was just a couple streets down. So we're on the corner of Wall and Wellington here in Winnipeg. So yeah, this is kind of cool. We got a nice little park here. Got some pretty big bowl to carve. Lots of spots to hit. Doesn't look too crazy. I'd actually spend a little bit of time here. Looks like fun. So that was a fun session at Sargent Park. I didn't do a whole lot there, just in the bowl a bit and on the mini board a bit. And going to go back to the Forks and hang around, wait for that competition. I think it's about a bit after 3 o'clock now. So see you there. Alright, and we're back at the Forks. So it's really hot out there, so I had to come inside for a little while to cool down at the Forks market here. People skateboarding in and out. Good to see the skateboarders out on Go Skate Day. Cheers, buddy. And so yeah, got a Frogurt, so this kicks ass. We can go check out this tournament and the events leading up to it. So the next little bit will just be some video clips of stuff going down. Enjoy.
Okay, so technically it's a best trick comp on the 6, but the way it works is we're going to say go, and the first one to land a trick, they win the money that I put up, but everyone here has one chance to cancel it out. So let's say right now, we're like, okay, start the competition, and Kieran does a trick. What are you doing, Kieran? Back tail? Back feet. Yes. So right now, Kieran just won $5 because I had $5 on that. But every one of you guys has a chance to cancel it. So Fane, do you want to cancel his trick?
Go, Fane, go. Okay,
so Fane.
Oh, does Fane got the back 50 though?
Oh, you have the back. You have the back. So see, Fane just canceled him out. So now it's back to square one. It's open. Everybody can do tricks. Somebody ollies it, same thing happens. You got to cancel them. But if nobody can cancel that trick out, you get the money.
goodbye to the Fort Skate Park for today. Checked out the competition, some good stuff going on. We'll be back here sometime for sure. Okay, just got a text from my buddy Jeff, and we're gonna go check out Happy Land again. A quick pit stop at my place to maybe find a bigger hat and a long shirt, because I'm starting to burn. I'm pretty pale. So yeah, back home it is, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we are heading over to Happy Land Park, me and my buddy Jeff. This is Jeff. Hey Jeff.
Hello.
So we're gonna go hit the snake run for a little bit. My battery is almost dead, I see, and I've had something in my eye for the last few minutes, so I've been rubbing it a lot. And also a skateboard change, my other Powell Peralta, and we're gonna go hit it for a little bit. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so we've had a nice little session here at Happy Land Park. In our last little bits of light here, we're going to do a quick end of the day. Big thanks to my buddy Jeff. He's awesome to skate with. I'll put his Instagram in the comments below, and you can check him out. I'm going to go home, get some food, and start editing this. And it was a great day. Great Go Skate Day. Happy Go Skate Day.
Go Skate Day.
Yeah, baby. So yeah, that's it. And thanks for joining me. Hope you'll come back again.